We're at it again. Darling.
Good morning, Your Highness.
Oh.
What is that? I am sorry, Your Highness, but that is the revolution.
Much too early. So inconsiderate. Tell them to stop it at once.
We trust Your Highness has enjoyed a peaceful night's repose. Well, I haven't slept a wink. And there's a freckle on my nose.
A freckle on the royal nose?
The royal nose?
The royal nose? I wonder if the doctor knows.
Don't stand about and sing. It drives me crazy. Give me my morning tea. You're getting lazy. Another lovely day. And how I hate it. I wish that it would rain instead. Then I could stay instead.
Your Highness very soon will be a queen.
Yes, married to a man I've never seen. That wouldn't make me want to stay in the bed. Good Lord, you're blushing. Now what have I said? When I awake, the only thing that I can take is just a cup of tea. I look a sight, as though I'd had a hectic night, but nothing ever happened to me. Last night I'd soup and caviar and cantaloupe. With me they don't agree. So when I wake, my early morning tea I take. I love my cup of tea.
Last night I had the most lovely dream. I dreamt I was an ordinary girl. And I woke up to find I was just a common princess. Oh, Mike, wouldn't it be lovely if we had a house all our own and cooked our own breakfast?
No, Your Highness, it would not. Your Highness was born to be a queen. And I trust your marriage with His most gracious Majesty, the King of Aufland, will restore the glories of your royal house and bring prosperity and happiness to our people.
Mike, I wonder what the King of Aufland's really like.
Good morning, Ernest.
Did your Majesty sleep well last night?
No, Ernest, I had the most horrible nightmare. I dreamt that my country was bankrupt.
No idle dream, your Majesty.
We're very hard up, aren't we, Ernest?
We are, sir. Until
what?
Until your Majesty marries the princess.
We should be very pleased to marry the princess.
We shall, sir.
I shall, you fool, not you.
Not very happy this morning.
Governing the country is not a very happy business, Your Highness.
Well, it could be if it were a happy country.
That depends on the people.
I suppose it does.
Your Highness should think of brighter things. Your riding, your music, your dancing.
That's what you always say. Why are my people discontented?
There are always discontented people, Your Highness.
Why doesn't somebody tell me the truth? This man, this dictator, this Ivanov.
Well, that man, he is of no importance.
Ivanov! Ivanov, wake up! Wake up!
I had the most wonderful dream. The revolution was successful. I was successful. I was dictator.
And so you will be.
Work, work, for the dawn is coming.
Dawn, Mr. Ivanov? Why, it's after 8 o'clock.
The political dawn, idiot.
Why do my people follow this man Ivanov? Is it because they're unhappy?
Yes, Your Highness. Happy people do not make revolutions.
But why are they unhappy? Louis, go on, please tell me. I want to know.
They do not like what they call the old gang, Your Highness.
The old gang?
Yes, the men who have rolled in your name. I'm sorry, Your Highness. I should not have said that.
Oh, go on, Louis. Please, tell me.
The people say, if Your Highness really understood, things would be better. I can understand, Your Highness. In France, there was once a queen who did not understand the people.
Well, what happened to her?
Her name was Marie Antoinette.
Splendid shave this morning. Smooth as a... Bonjour, ma chérie. Captain Lorna, Your Majesty. Captain Lorna, by all means, admit him.
Good morning, sir.
Captain Lorna, they tell me that women mean nothing to you. Nothing at all, Your Majesty. Nothing at all? No, sir. My duty before everything, Your Majesty. Oh, but don't you ever go off duty? I'm a sailor. That's what makes it so extraordinary. Do you mean to tell me that you never... No, sir. What, not even... No, sir. Most extraordinary. You understand what you have to do, Captain Lauder? Proceed to Zurich and return with Her Highness the Princess Elaine. Well, I shall marry the princess on Friday week. That'll be all, Now, will you listen to me?
No, you listen to me. For every man who's born today, a dozen females flourish. Just think of all the women in this palace. Your Majesty is far too kind, and really should not nourish such serpents in your bosom.
My dear, you're callous. Now, why distrust this sweet young thing? You're so suspicious, aren't you?
And you are so easily beguiled. I'm frightened she'll enchant you.
Well...
And you have two main ladies, all soignées and perfectly gone.
Too many women, but not enough love to go wrong.
But you're going to marry, sir.
Back home I'll have to dodge.
No more little suppers for two.
At my hunting lodge.
Too many kisses.
But all that is over at last.
Soon you'll discover you cannot get rid of your past.
Now, why bring that up?
It won't be very long before the Queen has also found that there are too many women.
But plenty of love to go wrong.
Oh.
My dear, everyone says the princess is perfectly charming. I was rather hoping you'd be the best of friends, both of you.
Really?
Yeah.
How delightful.
Well, that's what I thought.
You know, Chris, this is very touching. I think I'm going to cry.
My dear, you brute.
Perhaps Your Majesty would like me to act as chief bridesmaid at the wedding?
We should be delighted to see you at the wedding if you care to come.
Shall I tell you what I'll do at the wedding, my little king?
What will you do at the wedding, my little countess?
I shall walk up the aisle and tell the congregation that you like a soft-boiled egg for your breakfast. That will make the party go.
Will you stop that row?
No, don't be cross, Chris.
I'm not cross and I'm not Chris. But will you listen to me just once? I want you to be friends with the princess. She's very musical. She's most anxious to hear you play her grand piano.
Really? But not half as anxious as you are to see me play her second fiddle.
Did you see that, Ernest?
Yes, sir. We have today received the insurance policy, sir.
The insurance policy.
Yes. They issued a covering letter, sir, which states that if for any reason not under your Majesty's control you do not marry the princess,
Yes?
the company agrees to pay you the sum of £250,000.
Ah.
Which, if your Majesty remembers rightly, is the exact amount of the princess's dowry.
Very neat idea.
Splendid, sir. I'm glad I thought of it. They go on to state that in view of the disturbed conditions in the princess's country, the policy also covers the arrival of the princess in this country safe and intact.
Safe and intact.
A beautiful thought, sir.
Almost unique.
I congratulate you, Mr. Tompkins.
Thompson.
Thompson, yes. £20,000 premium is a lot of money. I didn't think the King of Iceland had so much in cash.
Well, I don't know, Sir John. After all, if the princess doesn't arrive safely, the policy covers the possible payment of £250,000.
Yes. Now, I don't think we're taking an undue risk, Mr. Thomas.
Thompson.
Yes. But after all, the King has sent a cruiser to escort, huh?
Yes, and of course our own representative is on the spot.
Hello? Speaking?
Frightful. Horrible. Appalling. Disgraceful. Oh, what's the matter, Sir John?
Matter? Bloody revolution, that's what's the matter, Mr. Tompkins. Thomas, Thompson, what's her name? Revolution in Zodiac. Fighting in the streets. Who's our representative over there?
Walter Chuff.
Eh?
Walter Chuff.
Chuff? Oh, he's a lot of use in a revolution, I don't think.
It's lucky I didn't have them on.
That's the princess, that is.
Why did you do that?
That's all she deserves, letting things get the way they are.
She didn't know.
It was her job to know, wasn't it? Wasn't it?
She didn't have a chance.
Chance, dancing up there in the palace, riding around in carriages. What chance did I have?
I'm sorry.
Is she sorry?
Yes.
I'll believe she's sorry when I see her like that.
You ought to know me better than that, boys. Of course I'm with you. Down with the revolution!
Are you one of us?
Are you?
Yes.
Yes.
Come in. Whose side are you on?
Whose side would you like me on? I'll be the referee. Line them up. Go on.
Whose side are you on?
Whose side are you on? I'm on his side. Down with the princess. I was only kidding. Can't you fellas take a joke? I'm here to find the princess.
That is.
I'm looking.
Well, who are you anyway?
You mean to stand there and tell me you don't know who I am?
I've never seen you before.
Never?
Well, not until I saw you out there just now.
Well, how did you know it was me?
Oh, take a chair and sit down. And
We'll
just
take
talk
two
it
chairs
over.
and both sit down and talk it over. You go and get a bus ride.
What's your name?
Chuff.
Chuff?
Chuff.
Chuff?
Chuff.
Chuff?
Chuff.
Chuff.
Chuff. Chuff. Chuff. Chuff. Chuff. Woo! I'm glad you're not a revolutionary.
No, I spit on them.
That's a terrible thing to do. Penalty, 40 shillings. What's that? Do you see that too? Eh? Am I going deaf? Milk for the kitten.
Ivanov's men searched my house, but they didn't find what they were looking for.
What was that?
The princess. But she was not there.
Thank God for that. I pray with all my heart that the princess will get away safe.
You
really mean that?
Well, of course I do.
The princess.
Where?
My loyal countrymen, my friends. I ask you all to stand by your princess and aid your country in its dire distress. What man who's worthy of the name will lag behind?
Not one.
Why, here's a chance for fame. For there may be death, there may be glory to be won. No matter what befall you, when no matter what call you, everyone. So take the highway to glory. The noble highway to glory. The country calls you one and all, and shall she call in vain?
Never in vain.
Fulfill yourselves like men. Like castles to defend her. Go on, brave heart. Shame will never surrender. Go on, brave heart. Countrymen, away from the hills and sing. Every man must play his part. Your princess calls you to brave heart. Brave
We'll soon stop that. Come on.
Your Highness! My name's Jack. Come with me. Your Highness, make for the Elfland Embassy. It's neutral territory.
All right, I will.
It's a good idea. I'll be there.
Yours, I think.
My card, I represent the Colossal Assurance. Now, if I had a pencil, never mind, I can draw your attention without that. The advantage of this policy, I'd like a photograph of you to put in the cellar to keep the rats away. Now, with danger on all sides...
Danger? Who's afraid of danger?
Get him a cigar. Now, you want to take out an all-in policy, and when you're all in, come round and see us and we'll all be out.
Now, what do you want?
I want a glass of milk and a saucer.
Milk? What for?
For the kitten, you don't expect to drink Guinness, do you?
Hey, bring a glass of milk.
Fine, bring him a glass of milk. Here's your gun. What are they all looking for?
A princess.
Why, have they lost her?
She's disappeared. But we shall find her. At the revolution. Blood. Blood!
You're frightened the kitten.
Who's that man? He's a foreigner. Stand up. What's behind that door?
No, that's not it.
What's in that room? Oh, so he's a foreigner, is he? There's an open window in there.
Somebody must have opened it. I'll go and close it.
Stand still. Ivanov shall deal with this. Bring him along.
Pick it. Fall in down there.
Well, now we are here, I don't see how we're going to find the princess if they burnt the palace down.
You know the way to our embassy?
No, sir, but I can find it.
All right.
Commandeer that car. You'll come with me, and you too.
Very good, sir.
Oh, you know your orders.
Yes, sir.
Keep your men together and wait here.
Very good, sir.
Hey, you! I want to see the chief.
Have you an appointment?
No, but the matter is urgent.
Sorry, Mr. Ivanov is in conference.
Hold this for me, will you?
What do you want?
Chuff's the name, Fossil Assurance. Tell me, are you the dictator here?
They call me Ivanov the Butcher.
Pleased to meet you.
Oh, get out.
That's only one of my small tricks. Tell me, would you call yours a healthy employment?
Well, don't I look healthy?
Well, your hair cover looks all right. I don't know about your inner tube, but it'd be a shocking thing for you to wake up in the morning and find your napper gone and you're not insured. Why not sign on the dotted line?
I don't value my life.
But we should once you're insured with us.
Oh, get out.
That's the second time you've told me to get out. You tell me to get out again, and I should very likely go and not come back. And after all, I'm a British subject, and you can't go on interfering with these people like this. They won't stand for it, and you're upsetting my business. I'm on my way to the Offland Embassy now.
Well, it's surrounded by my men.
What, on both sides? Come, you can't do that. You'll get yourself into trouble.
I am in trouble. There's a revolution.
You're telling me. Now, I tell you what I'll do. I'll go as your representative. I'll disguise myself. Should anybody recognize me, they won't know who I am. I'll go further than that. I'll take a message for you. Give me a message.
Yes, that's a good idea. And you can tell the Outlandian ambassador that we believe the princess is hiding in his embassy.
Oh, you do you? What a brain this boy's got. I bet your mother's proud of you.
And you can also tell the ambassador that if she's not delivered to me within 24 hours, I shall burn his embassy as I did her palace.
Behaved yourself?
This man is going to the Outlandian embassy on my behalf. Escort him through our lines.
Come on, you.
Come, Puss. Only 9 more miles to London. Oh.
Oi, want you? Can you show me the way to the Outland Embassy?
Oh, that's where I want to go.
Righto, get in and we'll give you a lift.
Go straight on, then take a first turning to the left.
What do you want?
I want £1,000, but I don't think I can get it.
Well, you can't pass here.
Well, all right, I'll go this way. I think I'd have done better if I'd gone the other way.
You can't pass here.
Very well, then have it your own way.
Safe conduct from Ivanov to the embassy.
The embassy? There it is, right ahead. Okay.
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 Can I make you an offer for the chair?
No!
Okay. Is your mother in? I'm sorry, I was forgetting myself.
You can't come in here.
Why, have these people got reserved seats?
They're refugees from the dictator. What do you want?
I want to see their ambassador at once.
Is it important?
Well, it's just a matter of life and death.
Life and death?
Well, death and life, whichever way you want it.
I'll show you another way.
Yes.
See you don't make any mistake about it, that's all.
You're from Outland, aren't you?
Yes, I'm commander of the cruiser.
You've come to fetch the princess.
That's right.
You don't seem very pleased about it.
Why should I be?
Well, they say she's too divine.
I see. Well, keep her eye on the road and don't talk so much.
I'm sorry. Blood and iron.
What is it?
You are.
Oh, look here, my good woman.
Come right here.
Why, we nearly there?
Frightened?
What of?
Me.
Certainly not.
Oh, there's the embassy. Look out!
Come on.
Who are you?
I'm commander of the Outland cruiser. We're on our way to the embassy.
You can't go through this way.
You better not try and stop me.
Who's that woman?
It's none of your business.
It's the princess! The princess!
Help me!
What is it? Well?
Micro, thank you. Just the name, Fossil Assurance. Take a card. Tell us Spade is right.
Who let this man in here?
He said it was a matter of life and death, sir.
And so it is. You see on page 5, why fear death when it's an income for life?
We don't want insuring.
That's where you're wrong. I'll prove to you the value of this policy. It will not only mystify you, but it'll be hard for you to believe the evidence of your own eyes. In the first place, the first charge, 9 pence a week. You pay 4 pence halfpenny, I pay the other 4 pence halfpenny. In the case of twins, it's 10 pence. It doubles itself. Now will you sign?
No, I will not.
I didn't think you would. What about you?
I have no twins.
There's a clever boy.
You're wasting my time.
I'm wasting your time. If you lose an arm or a leg or your head, what's going to happen then? This is an all-in policy, all right?
Now, that's enough from you. Get out.
Nobody said get out.
I mean you.
He means me. Don't stand there with your mouth full of teeth. I want to talk to him. Come here.
Why didn't you say so before?
Well, you didn't give me a chance to speak.
You can go.
Very good, sir. You'll call me if you want me.
I shan't want you.
And so you say you come on behalf of King Christian?
Yes, my company have ensured the safe arrival of the princess in Elfland. Where is she?
Thank heaven, Your Highness, you're safe.
Yes, thanks, Captain London.
Any of my men would have done the same.
You go in there, they'll kill you.
Will they? We'll see. Open this door, now.
No.
I wish to speak to the ambassador at once.
I must ask you to get out. This is neutral territory.
Is it? Go round all the posts again. Take care that no one leaves this building. We shall respect neutral subjects, but the princess is not a neutral. You can't deceive me. The princess is in this embassy. Where is the princess?
Under my protection.
Ah. Search the building.
Just a minute, please. There's no need for bloodshed. What do you want with me?
Your Highness.
I refuse to hide from a rebel.
You're making my task easier for me. You'll be good enough to follow me.
Wait.
You're not on your cruiser now.
It's just as well for you we're not.
Inco.
The princess is in my charge.
Very well. As you please. Ivanov shall deal with you himself. Understand? Any attempt to leave this building means death.
Come on, now, get out. Come on, jump in, get out. Get out. Get out.
Your Highness,
I've got an idea. Would the princess be safe if she was really an Outlander?
Why, of course.
Then she shall be an Outlander.
Yes, but how?
By marrying one. It's a way out. Come inside.
Yes, it does seem the only way out. That is, of course, if Her Highness would only agree.
Agree?
Of course she'll agree, but who can she marry?
Marry?
What about you?
Oh, no. I'm married already.
Well, there's no accounting for taste, but don't go away. Stay there.
Make that door fast, will you?
Hi, you. Are you married?
What?
Are you married?
Certainly not.
You're not married? Why, you're the fellow I'm looking for.
Oh, don't be funny.
Well, leave it to me and everything will be quite all right. You become a sailor's bride, divorce as soon as you land. Now, all we need is a parson. Have you got
Just one moment. As an ambassador, I am, of course, authorized to perform marriages.
Good. He must have a lot of fun.
Your Highness, I deeply regret the necessity, but it's our only way out.
I'm afraid you're right. It is the only way out.
And you, Captain Launer?
In those circumstances, Captain Lana, will you marry me?
Well,
Would you mind so very much?
not at all.
Thank you.
What a bridegroom.
Your Highness! They're crowding around the front door. Quick, the register.
The register. We haven't finished with you. You just sign your name and then you can get straight away.
Captain Andre Launer, you take this woman, the Princess Elaine, to be your lawful wedded wife?
Yes.
Elaine Mulinoff, Princess of Zuriach, do you take this man to be your lawful wedded husband? Say yes, Your Highness.
This way, sir.
Come, the ring. Your hand. Put it on. Ah, that's all right.
I call on Mr. Ivanov to propose the health of the bride.
Bride?
The bride.
What
She stands
bride?
there.
You, madam, you come with me.
Sorry, Mr. Ivanov. You're just one moment too late.
She is my wife, and a subject to the King of Elfland.
Is this true?
Oh, yes, it's all in order, I assure you.
Very clever.
That's what I thought.
But I think you've forgotten one thing. Supposing I don't let you leave this place alive.
You wouldn't dare.
Of course he wouldn't dare. He knows very well that my cruiser could blow this town to blazes in a quarter of an hour. I left instructions before I landed that if they didn't hear from me within the hour, they were to open fire on the town. So you see, you better get out.
But you can't do things like this in a neutral country. What are you going to do? Ivanov, what are you going to do? Now, what are you going to do? Come on. Make up your mind. Come on. Now, what are you going to do?
Now, look here, you girls. Make up your minds what you're going to do.
Oh, all right. You win. You shall be escorted in safety to the quayside.
Just one moment, Mr. Ivanov. Baron, I take it my trousseau and my baggage arrived here safely?
Oh, yes, it's all ready to go aboard the cruiser. Yeah.
Then, naturally, Mr. Ivanov, you will escort my baggage to the quayside. You'll be blown to smithereens if you don't.
Oh.
Turn your collar up, you catch cold.
Tell all the party to escort the princess and her baggage to the cruiser.
May I congratulate your highness on your courage.
Thank you. May I congratulate you, Captain Lana, on your splendid bluff.
Bluff, your highness? That wasn't a bluff.
What?
My ship opens fire in 18 minutes.
Can we do it?
I think so.
Right.
Now try the mashes on.
On a fine day like today, we ought to be playing out of doors.
Does Your Majesty hope it will be a fine day for the wedding on Friday?
Well, naturally, don't you?
I hope it snows.
That's not nice, Annette.
I hope you slip in a puddle coming down the cathedral steps.
Give me the niblick. I trust you'll know how to behave at my wedding.
I did not be told how to behave. And it is a good thing I know how to behave, because if I did not know how to behave, I might say something very vulgar in French.
We're a little off our game today, Ernest.
Yes, sir. We're lifting our head.
I should say we were losing it.
A confidential dispatch, sir.
Keep your eye on the ball.
And you keep your eye on the dispatch.
What's this, Launa? Ah, very interesting. Married. Pro tem. Princess safely embarked.
What's the matter? Have you lost something? Don't tell me. I know the answer. Who are you waving to?
Oh, must you smoke that thing?
Well, if I don't need to go out.
Do you insure against seasickness?
Well, not as a rule, but if you can kid yourself you've got mumps, I'll take a chance. Do you trust this fellow, Leona?
Yes, don't you?
I'm not taking any chances. After all, they're man and wife.
You mean...
would you call the princess attractive?
Oh, she's beautiful.
That's what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid he'll notice it.
Oh, what if he does?
Well, then we're sunk.
Sunk?
Sunk.
Oh.
By the way, how long will it take us to get to Elfland?
4 days.
Never mind the days. It's the night I'm worried about.
Well, what are you thinking about?
The terms of my policy. Have a cigar.
Oh!
I'm sorry. Keep beside the railings. You'll be all right.
Captain Lana, I've been hoping to see you. I haven't even thanked you yet.
There's no need to, Your Highness.
How many miles an hour are we doing?
18 knots.
Knots. Quite a fast boat.
Ship, Your Highness.
Sorry.
Not at all.
Just a minute. You find it so difficult to be polite to your wife?
Need we keep up this pretense?
Well, I don't see why not. After all, we've got 4 more days on this wretched boat, ship. I think the situation is rather amusing, don't you?
Frankly, no, Your Highness.
Why not?
It's not for me to criticize you, ma'am.
I don't see why you shouldn't. Husbands usually do.
All right. Since you're the ruler of Zuriach, your people have a right to expect you to rule. There are no revolutions in well-governed countries.
Oh, now look here. It's all very well for you to say that. They never let me do anything. They've always governed my country. I've never had a chance. For example, they calmly decided I'm to marry your king. Well, he may be very nice and all that, but I don't love him. I've never even met him. Fancy being forced to marry someone you don't love. You should know what that's like.
There's a lot of talk about love, Your Highness. I don't think many people know much about it.
Well, what is love?
a torment, a fancy, a dream.
I think that love is much too elusive a theme.
Oh, then you're a man. And no man can. Since life began. Talk of love. Yet women think love supreme.
Excuse me, sir.
Love is a song, but who must sing it? Into my heart a kiss could bring it. Two hearts in tune could soon begin it. Love is a song. If we could sing that song together, two hearts that time nor tie could sever, in a duet to last forever.
Tell the king I'll see him now. Hold Willie for me. This way up to the care.
Thanks.
What for?
Promotion. I'm not the king.
You're not the king.
No. Who the devil are you?
My card. Chuck's the name. Cross your assurance.
What? Are you the fellow who thought of the wedding idea? It was you? Oh, you are. No, it was you. You didn't tell me. Tell me, how did the king take it? He was tickled to death. I'll see if you'll see you. Don't bother, he will. Oh, you can't do it now. You can see my
Who are you? Chuff's the name. Colossal assurance.
Chuff?
Yes.
Chuff. Oh, Chuff. This is the fellow that had the bright idea of marrying the princess.
Yes, that's me. Yes.
Chuff, Mr. Chuff, just to think that in 10 minutes I'm going to meet a lady I've never seen and whom I've got to marry tomorrow.
Never mind, I'll introduce you.
I'm very much obliged to you, Mr. Chuff. I'm delighted to make your acquaintance.
Don't mention it, it's a pleasure.
Excuse me, sir. The Countess.
Oh, the Countess. Oh, yes. Oh, the Countess. Yes. The Countess. Annette, I want you to understand, I will not have... You've been crying.
Because my heart is broken. But it doesn't matter.
Why did you send for me?
To say goodbye.
We've said goodbye 3 times already.
Ah, but not in this room, my angel. It's so full of memories for me. Look, this dear little clock, this cushion, this photograph that you gave me just after your coronation.
Well, this isn't our photograph. This is our cousin, the king of...
Oh, I'm so sorry. Of course, this is the one. And look, Chris, that Sweet little ink pot. You gave it to me last Christmas Day, do you remember?
Yes, and you threw it back at me on New Year's Eve. Do you remember?
We have had some lovely times together.
Your Majesty, the princess is on her way to the throne room.
Ah, we must go.
Yes, sir. We must be there to greet her.
I must be there to greet her, not you, you fool. Get up.
Yes, sir.
Please don't go.
Annette. Goodbye for the fortnight. Me to welcome your highness to Outland.
Thank you, sire, for a most gracious welcome to myself and my husband.
Captain Launer has fully justified the confidence I placed in him.
Here, here!
I hope, ma'am, you enjoyed your journey with your husband.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, people do get friendly on board ship. I suppose it's their privilege. I envy you, Launa.
There's no need to, Your Majesty.
Indeed, I'm extremely grateful to you. You performed a very delicate mission with great tact.
I only did my duty, sir.
But some duties are pleasanter than others, eh? In recognition of your services, Captain Launer, I am promoting you to the rank of Admiral and sending you on a special mission to America. You leave next week. I think you'll be rather a success in Washington. A new type for the ladies. Well, all that remains now is your signature to the official annulment. A mere formality, of course. I said, of course.
Of course, sir.
And now, perhaps you'd like to say goodbye to your your temporary husband. You'll probably never see him again. Launa, say goodbye to the princess.
Goodbye, Captain Launer.
Your Highness, sir.
Goodbye.
We thank you, Captain Launer. Am I quite what you expected me to be?
Of course, more or less.
You don't find me old.
Oh, no.
I'm older than Captain Launer.
Well, a little, perhaps.
Thank you.
Why did you ask me that?
Because I was afraid of the answer. You're tired. May I ring for your ladies?
You're very kind.
And the wedding?
As soon as Your Majesty pleases.
You pass Excuse me, sir.
Don't apologise. By the way, where's the kitten I gave you?
You gave me no kitten, sir.
It must have been your twin brother.
The man wants to see you, sir.
Where?
This way, sir.
Sorry, they said a man wanted to see me.
I come from the dictator. Ivanov, sit down.
I didn't know I was standing up.
How much? Ivanov will give you 300,000 pounds if the princess does not marry the king.
Sounds too bad to be true.
The money is already in an English bank. And therefore, there is £250,000 to repay your company for its loss. And a nice little sum for Mr. Chaffee. Now, you will persuade the king, won't you?
Persuade the king? When you've been an insurance agent as long as I have, you can persuade anybody. And always remember, uneasy lies the head that wears the crown.
What's that got to do with it?
Nothing.
What? Yes.
My sleigh ready?
Yes, sir. Excuse me, sir. Hello, is that the hunting lodge? Is that you, Philippe? The king.
Yes, Philip.
I understand. Your Majesty will be alone tonight.
Perfect peace and quiet. No one must know that I'm coming.
Page in the king! Page in the king! Page in the king! Page in the king! Kingy, has anybody seen the king? I must find the king. Not a soul about. I must be lost. What kind of a palace is this, anyway? I'll get you two boys shifted. You wouldn't be in the bathroom, would he? Well, you wouldn't know anyway, but I'll still make you a sergeant. How do, Sailor? Have you seen the king? I'm going to get into trouble talking to myself. I'll use your phone. It's quicker. Hello, is that anybody? If you see the king, tell him I'm looking for him, please. Page in the king! 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 Where's the old boy?
Old boy?
His nibs.
Nibs?
The big noise.
The big... Oh, you mean the king?
Yes.
That big noise. Oh, wait a minute.
Where is he?
That's a state secret.
A secret? Well, don't tell me. I'll find out. Oh, there you are. How's my kitten?
Never better.
Well, don't put any water in its milk.
I repeat, I will not sign.
Oh, no, Captain, no.
But you're realizing the
come on,
honors of
come
your
on.
king. You appear to forget that the princess is the bride-elect of His Majesty.
And you appear to forget that the princess is and remains my wife.
Oh, so you speak for the princess as well as yourself, do you? Either you sign now, or you will regret your obstinacy. Hey, what's the idea of that? Looking like that? How dare you look in like that? Ridiculous.
Sadness has filled my heart. Clouds hide the moonlight above. Lonely I stand apart, hungry for kisses and love. And yet the man I love is close at hand. I need him so. He does not understand. Near and yet far. 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 Near and yet that shines above, so bright and clear, is far more near, a million miles away, from the words who will not hear, from the words of my lips are the things near, and yet so far. But near or far to you
Why are you crying?
I'm not crying.
No?
No.
Oh, I see. You're laughing.
I'm not laughing. Besides, can't I cry?
Well, of course you can cry, but please not out here. It's so cold. Now, come along, come along. Oh, do stop crying. Do stop. Now, come and sit down here. There. I'll tell one of your ladies to bring you a nice, strong cup of tea. It'll do you good.
Who are you?
Would you really like to know?
I have already asked you.
Well, as a matter of fact, I was a very great friend of the king. Until
what?
Until our friendship was interrupted.
Thank you. You may go.
May I congratulate you on your conquest of the man who is marrying you for your money?
I think you forget yourself.
Oh, no, I don't. If you knew the king as well as I do...
I take it you know the king very well.
Better than you ever will, princess.
I see.
No, you don't. Listen, I was happy. Chris was happy. The palace was happy. Then you came. And everything was spoiled. Just because you're going to marry the king.
I don't want to marry the king. Nasty, horrid old gentleman.
How dare you call him that?
Well, he's a horrid old gentleman.
He's not.
Well, it isn't horrid. He is old.
Please, keep your opinions to yourself.
Who do you think you're talking to?
You. Oh, I'm sorry. I beg your pardon.
No. It was my fault. I was very discourteous to you. Please forgive me.
Oh, my dear. I know you don't want to marry the king. No. No, I don't want to marry the king. I've got to leave the palace.
Of course.
You're very sweet. And you should marry the king if I can help it.
Good evening, Philippe. What a night.
Here, what's this? Aids and Bob's your uncle. Chap, cloth or insurance?
Not today, thank you.
Your Highness.
Well, Baron?
Your Highness will pardon the liberty, but a person has arrived from Zuriach.
Zuriach?
Oh, nobody of any importance, Your Highness. I recollect him as being a member of Your Highness's household. I think he was Your Highness's hairdresser.
Not Louis? Of course I'll see him. Thank you, Baron.
Her Highness will see you.
Louis, I'm so glad to see you. Tell me, why have you come here?
Your Highness had gone. There was nothing left for me in Zuriach, and they burned the palace.
What have you got there? Mike! Oh, he's burnt, the poor
yes, I'm afraid it is all burnt.
Oh, it may be childish of me, Louis, but I can't tell you how glad I am to see him.
I thought you might be. I hope to be of further service to Your Highness.
Of course. I'll appoint you here. Tell me about Zuriach.
Well, the people do not like Ivanov.
If I were to go back...
Think of the danger, Your Highness.
Danger? Hold him. Oh, well, perhaps you tell Captain Lana I'd like to speak to him, please.
I'm afraid that's impossible, Your Highness.
Why?
King's orders.
Huh?
He's under arrest.
Under arrest?
Yes, for refusing to sign the annulment. I'm afraid he's blotted his copybook a little. I beg your pardon.
Oh, that's all right. Thank you. If only it'll work.
What, Your Highness?
Louis, I want you to go to a telephone and ring me up.
Ring you up?
Yes. Ring me up here in this room.
Here?
And when I answer, don't take any notice of what I say on the phone.
No, Your Highness.
And now, tell that handsome jailer of mine I'd like to speak to him.
Yes, Your Highness.
Oh, come on, quickly.
The princess wants to speak to you.
Oh, come in. I want you to meet a very old friend of mine, Mike.
Mike? Oh, how'd you do?
Look what they've done to him. Poor darling is almost naked.
Hello.
Oh.
Your Highness, the telephone.
Oh, yes, thank you. Hold there. Hello? Yes? Oh! Hello, Your Majesty. Yes. Captain Lana. Oh, no. I quite understand, of course. Well, perhaps we did flirt just a little bit. I didn't expect the captain to take it quite so seriously, though. What? I beg your pardon. Oh, you mean you're rather amusing, Edicor. Oh, yes. Yes, I'll tell him if I see him. Yes. Oh, do call me Elaine. Yes. Good night, Christian. You know, the king's very angry with you.
What have I done?
You'll soon find out.
Well, what's the king want with Captain Lana?
Perhaps he wants him to scrap the navy. Oh, I know. He wants Captain Lana to go to the hunting lodge in a sleigh.
Sleigh?
Yes.
Hunting lodge?
Yes. Well, go on. You don't want to make him more angry, do you?
Yes, but I...
Well, I don't know any more than that. Go on, I don't know any more than that. Robina. My traveling dress, quickly.
But,
quickly.
Was it right, Your Highness?
Oh, Louis. Listen, I want you to go to the aerodrome at Kriaf and order me an aeroplane to be ready at dawn.
Aeroplane? Over the frontier? At dawn?
Yes.
Yes, Your Highness. I would do anything for Your Highness.
Oh, thank you, Louis. Quickly.
You can go.
Oh, can I?
My orders are that I remain here so long as Captain Lana's under arrest.
Well, he isn't under arrest any longer, so you can buzz off.
And glad to.
Oh, Captain Lana.
What are you doing here?
Just cooking?
I thought you'd gone.
Did you?
I hoped you'd gone.
Did you?
And it you must go. Didn't you hear what I said?
I expect everybody heard it.
Oh, the most tantalizing little, what's that you're making?
A cheese omelette.
Oh, cheese omelette. You know I adore cheese omelette.
That's why I'm making it, dear. on.
Be quiet. Drive on.
But look here, you...
Drive on, that way.
But I've been ordered to the hunting lodge to see the king.
I know all about that. I did all the ordering, not the king.
Well, I'll be...
Yes, you will be if you don't hurry. Go on.
Annette, the omelette nearly ready?
In 2 minutes, dear.
Oh. Shall I go and fetch the wine?
Please, dear, do. You were not here the last time I came?
You've been here before?
Of course.
Naughty girl.
Please. I'm Countess de la Couronne.
Countess, I'm not what I seem.
I congratulate you.
I know I look a bit coy, but you don't want the king to marry the princess, do you?
Marry the princess? Of course not.
Well, let me have him alone for half an hour and he won't.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Good heavens, what are you doing, Sarah or Susan, or whatever your name is?
All right, darling. Now, quickly, the hot dish. That's right.
Well, I laid the table.
That's good.
I've opened the wine, and everything's ready. All the
Splendid. Doesn't it smell nice? All right, then. Take the coffee, quick.
Yes, all right.
Well, I think you might explain.
Navy isn't very bright tonight, is it?
No, but the royalty apparently is.
Oh, that's bright, huh?
Thank you, Highness.
Oh, that's not so good.
Oh, shut up.
Eh?
I beg your Highness pardon.
Oh,
really.
now you spoiled it all by apologizing. Well, you became almost human for a moment. Look out!
A delightful repast. What a charming little wife you'd make.
Yes, for anyone who wanted a wife. No sugar.
No sugar.
As usual?
As usual. Wonderful coffee, my love.
Really?
Very exceptional. Try some.
Do you want some more?
If you please.
There.
There. Ah. There. Most intriguing.
Oh, it is.
Here, you, Susan or Sarah, or whatever your name is, get a bottle of the old Napoleon. What are you doing, fair one?
Oh, poor soul.
Oh, yeah. A terrible affliction.
I've brought the old Napoleon.
What? What have you got there, Susan or Sarah, or whatever your name? Oh, it's you, is it?
Yes, Chuff's the name, Colossal Assurance. This is a very important matter, isn't it?
Oh, yes, very important.
Now, look here, Mr. Chuff. An extraordinary name, Chuff. Sit down, Mr. Chuff.
Thanks very much. Call me Water.
I'm delighted to call you Water.
Then call me Water.
Water?
No, not Water, Water.
I said Water.
That's right. What's your name?
Christopher Alexander Grigorovich Stanislaus.
Stanis what?
Oh, call him Stanley.
Perhaps I'd better tell you where you're driving me.
Well, I shan't ask you again, or you probably won't tell me.
Oh, you're taking me to the frontier.
Oh, am I?
Yes? I'm going back to my country.
You're what? Oh, no, I shouldn't do that. That's dangerous, you know.
Funny? When I first met you, I thought you were a brave man.
Indeed?
I was wrong, of course.
Oh.
Different thing, isn't it? Facing the rebels without the guns of your cruiser to back you up.
Oh, so that's what you think, is it? Got it.
Don't drive us in the ditch again.
Who's driving, you or me?
You are, but I will if you can't.
Oh.
Now, Stanley, you want to think twice about this wedding. You don't want to go and tie yourself up to a girl like that, do you?
What girl's that, Water?
The princess.
Oh, yes, I do. She's charming, delightful, beautiful, and blonde.
His Majesty adores blondes.
Well, it wouldn't take you long, my dear. Now, Stanley, you're a king, but you're a gentleman.
I hope so, Walter.
Well, you don't want to break anybody's heart, do you?
I don't want to break anybody's anything. But if I don't marry the princess, what about the insurance?
Oh, don't bother about that. Mr. Schaff is sure to get you $250,000.
What? Where's Walter going to get $250,000?
I'll get it from Ivanov.
A rebel.
Don't worry, Chris. There is no time for ethics now.
No, as Walter very truly remarked, I'm a king as well as a gentleman, and I will never barter with a rebel.
That's a rotten meal. Don't you want any dinner? No, I'm on guard over the princess. Princess? She left the palace in a sledge with Captain Lana half an hour ago. Hello. Hello. Put me through to the hunting lodge, quickly.
Here you are, Stanley. It's a banker's draw for $250,000. You sign it, I sign it, and it's as good as gold.
And I'll witness the signature.
I've told you once, and I tell you again, I will not accept the proposition. I've a sort of idea that's earnest again.
Well, don't worry, Chris. I'll speak for you.
There's nothing in it. All we've got to do is just sign on the dotted line. No, I don't want to try. Well, you don't want to try.
Hello?
I will not try.
Hello? Yes, Ernest? It's me.
Well, will you please tell the king the princess has hopped it? Down a bank. Oh, what am I going to do about it?
I'll tell His Majesty your message. Oh.
The rest.
You wouldn't work with him?
My last word. What does the idiot say?
He says his kitten has bitten the Lord Chamberlain.
Serve him right.
The princess and Captain Launa are on their way to the frontier.
It suits me.
But the king must not know. And about this $250,000, Chris?
Give me the hunting lodge again, please.
No, I'll talk to him.
Never mind, Stanley. I'll answer it for you. Hello.
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 Who are you?
Who are you?
My word, how this thing echoes. Hello. Never mind, I've said that. What do you want?
What are you doing there?
I'm speaking on behalf of the king.
Well, what am I to do about it?
Paint it with iodine, then go to bed.
Who was that?
That was the kitten. He said he didn't bite the Lord Chamberlain, and the Lord Chamberlain bit him. Now, about this.
Oh, yes.
No.
Hello? Hello? Oh, will you please put me through to the king?
Now, about this.
I will never consent.
No.
It's no...
I'll go.
No, I'll go.
Oh, no, please,
I
please.
insist. I'll attend to this. Hello.
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 Hello. Hello. How are you?
Hello.
Don't go away. Yes, hello. Who is it?
Oh, this is Ernest, Your Majesty. Did they tell you? The princess has gone away.
Gone? What do you mean gone? Where to?
Run away with Captain Launa.
Well, why? Why?
I don't know, sir.
Ernest, you're an idiot.
Yes, sir. What shall I do about it?
You can't do anything about it. You've been an idiot for years.
Yes, sir. I mean about the princess, sir.
On all frontier posts. They must not leave the country.
Mustn't leave the country, sir. Very good, sir. Captain of the Guard.
I'm Captain Lana of the cruiser squadron.
Yes, sir.
Open the gate, will you?
Pardon, sir. There's someone with you.
Oh, that's all right.
All right, sentry. I beg your pardon, Your Highness.
Her Highness is traveling incognito.
Open the gates quickly. Hurry up.
Excuse me, sir. An important telephone message from the palace.
You see, all you need to sign is...
I understand, but I would not
I'll
be
go.
so free.
I like the exercise. Hello?
Hello? Hello? Oh, dear. Hello? Hello? Oh, will you please tell the king they've escaped over the border?
Oh. I'll tell His Majesty they've been stopped.
I think you're crazy not to sign this, you know. And
The princess and Captain Launa are detained at the frontier.
Good. I'll attend to them tomorrow.
We better attend to this tonight.
No.
Well, have it your own way, but always remember $250,000 in this country is $250,000 in any country. If it makes no difference to you, it's the same to me.
Listen, Chris. As a matter of fact, they've escaped.
What?
Yes, but don't be rash. Think it over. Sign and get the rebels' money.
I don't understand.
But think what the money will mean to you. Besides, you always said you would do everything for me. Please, Chris, please, sign. Please. Please.
Walter,
Hello.
I've thought the matter over. I'll accept the rebels' terms.
Oh, now you're
Give
talking.
me the paper.
I'll tell you what you've got to do. Sign on the dotted line, and the £250,000 is as good as yours. And once you've signed it, I'll witness your signature. That's the best thing. Then you can count the money as good as in your pocket.
And I'll witness your signature.
That's a good idea. But who's going to witness her signature? I've got it. I must witness her signature.
Yeah, I think another bottle of the old Napoleon.
Yeah, will you go down and get it this time, dear? I nearly sprained me back bringing the other one up.
What is it? What do you want?
Excuse me, Your Majesty. A gentleman named Mr. Chap, accompanied by 2 officers, 6th audience of Your Majesty.
What does he mean?
Oh, it's a mistake.
Who is it? Who are you? What do you want?
There he is.
I beg your pardon. What is it, Boris?
Excuse me, Your Majesty. A little matter of... Come along, Sam.
Well, what does this mean?
This man's a lunatic, sir. A lunatic? He must be crazy.
He broke into my hotel, sir, stole all my clothes and belongings, and told the revolutionaries I was a spy. I've only just escaped from their clutches.
You've only just escaped. That's funny. I've only just escaped. Didn't I sell you the Tower of London? You don't want it. Let him have it.
You mean to say that this man is not the real Mr. Chaff?
Certainly not, madam. I'm chap of the Colossal Insurance. I'd show you...
Madam, he has been in our little home for the last 14 years. Only a month ago he sold the Bank of England to a Turkish farmer for £750.
Well, it was worth it, wasn't it?
Of course it was. Come along, Sam.
Tell me, have the boys missed me?
Of course we've missed you.
Just a minute. Goodbye, Stanley.
Goodbye, Walter. I'm sorry you must leave us.
Come on, boys. Come on. You must come up and see me sometime, Annie.
Well,
A loony! And I thought this was worth $250,000. Oh, but Chris, no, really, I am very sorry. You've lost the premium, the policy, the princess, everything.
Not quite everything, Annette. I've still got you and your omelets.
You're a dear.
Love is a song, but who must sing it? Into my heart a kiss could bring it. What in tune could soon begin it? Love is a song. If we could sing that song together, two hearts that time nor tide could sever, in a duet so long.